You're live. We're live there.
Okay.
Hi, YouTube. We're doing our first live. So bear with us. We're trying to do all the things right now. Talking Tuesdays. That's what we're calling this. Talking Tuesdays. Hello, Sacred Community. We're telling your followers. Tell all the people. Tell all the people.
Talking Tuesdays.
I just want you guys to know we have the phone going, we have YouTube going, and we have the actual app going right now. So it's kind of just very much all the things happening. And
okay,
10-minute links in stream. Okay, I think we're ready.
Wow, we look really good up there. We look really yellow there, and we look really.
I wonder why it's all
illuminated
so
right
different.
Here.
All right, so bear with us as we try to navigate all of these different things because we are just so excited, so very excited about our app and about what's happening at the studio and what we have going on. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, we've got it.
I was gonna say.
Hi everybody. I don't know if anybody's here. We've never really done anything live on YouTube.
Matt's here.
Oh, Matt's there. Perfect. Community members. All right. So what we wanted to do today is kind of just go live. We're here to answer any questions also, but really talk about, for those of you that don't know, for our Instagram friends, the Sacred Moon Healing Studios Instagram was reported a repeated amount of times by, I have no idea who or what or whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. But the Sacred Moon business page is now gone. So we are turning this Instagram or, whatever into just one space, one central location for the app and for the studio, the InSpace studio. So we're very excited about that. And we're just trying to navigate because I had to do the blue check to verify that it couldn't get hacked again. And so, so we're just going to figure out like what we're going to name it and all that stuff. But we have really worked hard on the app and developing everything together. Aspen and I have so many years and hours of education and different healing modalities and different things that, we're very excited to bring to you guys in both spaces. So obviously in studio and now this online community where we have really come together for all the weird magic. Right? That's what
Weird Magic Club.
Weird magic. Is there anything you want to say?
I think you said it all. Weird Magic Club. You can sit with us.
Yeah, you can sit with us. And then we want to talk about the schedule also. So the schedule for the app specifically, because we're really excited about what's happening, and we have the most beautiful thing about evolving as a business owner that's not attached to outcome or ego, right? Like we had this idea, it was going to be this thing, and then it like you have your community members, people join in, people come together, and then you realize that maybe not exactly what you intended it to be is happening, but something even better and something even bigger is happening. So that is what happened over the past, God, how many months has it been? Since September, right?
Yeah.
9/9 is when we launched the app. We have over 120 members that we are so extremely grateful for. And so the schedule has changed a little bit. Okay, I really want to see these questions. I don't know if it was my phone or what was interesting. I don't know if it was my phone or what, but that was interesting. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I'm that's so funny. The huge blessing. The huge blessing. It's so funny because as I was so angry about the Instagram being taken down, I could hear myself. If anybody's been to my breathwork class or really just anything that I say, I'm always saying everything in this world is happening for you and not to you. So I literally had to 1,000,000 times over say that this is happening for me and not to me. And also, I had every human emotion, sadness and anger, because that's also allowed. Like, we're also allowed to be upset and angry when things don't work out, but also have a deep understanding that I know that there's magic that's happening in everything that we do.
Yeah.
So the schedule, we wanted to tell you exactly, and we're going to post this, but I think it's fun to just be live and hear us talk and communicate, and for you to meet us and just see that we're just out here trying to, be weird and real and bring everybody in together on this like crazy life journey. So Mondays, I do 6 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm on the app for those 3 mornings at 6 a.m. I go live, and it's always some sort of shadow work or journaling prompts or education about different ways that our mind works, the way that our subconscious works, the way that our unconscious works, or these patterns and behaviors, and just bringing up awarenesses, different wellness practices. I'm always reminding us to drink water because sometimes we need that reminder.
Yeah. You do a lot of, you bring up a lot of topics that I think people are afraid to ask about, like triggers and vulnerability. Maybe we don't have the words to ask about it, or maybe it's like, I don't know, considered very taboo. You bring it all.
Yeah, self-worth, self-love, boundaries, the difference between self-worth and self-love. I talk about that a ton. And so Monday's that Monday, and then Aspen goes live on Monday night.
Yeah.
For her Kundalini. So the Kundalini is on there at 5:30. Tuesday is Aspen
Tarot Tuesday at, what did we decide, 9 a.m.?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Just kidding. Mary, schedule would be good for me too, clearly. I don't know what day it is half the time. Yeah, so Tarot Tuesday is now at 7 p.m.
Yes, 7 p.m. Wednesdays is 6. And then do you have something Wednesday night? I have it written down.
I do too. Please hold. Well, actually, can I
go that way?
Yeah.
Wednesday night, I don't remember. Thursday is 6 a.m. coaching, and then she will go live for her astro chat. So anything that's going on with any Mercury retrograde or Saturn or planets or anything deep dive in astrological world, that is Aspen's specialty. She will be doing that on Thursday evenings.
Unless there's a pop-up. If we have a pop-up in the studio, then we'll go live from the studio.
Yeah. And then Friday is 9 a.m. Freaky Friday, which is with Aspen in the morning. And then the last Friday of the month, we are super, super excited about this, because I think the most important part about our community, about our app is, and what we really want to bring home, is that we want to empower you to realize, one, that you're your own healer. Like, this isn't about us. We are here, and we've gone through, and we've healed ourselves through all of these tragedies and all of these things and all of life's circumstances to be here because somebody empowered us to be our own healer. And we need guidance, and we need teachers, and we need people to show us the way along the way. But the truth is that I say it all the time, nobody's coming to save you. And that it's your responsibility to show up, to do these things, to wake up at 6 a.m., to make different behaviors, to show up to classes that you may not be comfortable showing up to. But this also gives you the opportunity to test them out in an online, test them out from the community, from the safety of your own home if you're not ready to step into the door. Or if you're traveling, I know a lot of people that are in our community sign up for the app, so they have this ability to have it when they're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to empower you to step forward and to show what you've learned. And so every last Friday of the month, we're going to have Fellowship Friday, where a community member is going to do a live at 7 p.m. and they will introduce themselves, talk about, you know, what's going on, what they've made it through, really stepping into the power of what we have going on here.
Yeah. I think this is a Talking Tuesday, maybe rant for another day, but I'm just going to put it out there. I think it's important for us to highlight one another, to show that there isn't something that healing looks like. It's so important to have a community where we can come, be ourselves, and just come as we are, no matter, you know, if we're having a shitty day, if we're having a good day, if we're, you know, look like we just rolled out of bed. If we look like that all the time, that's fine. There is no specific way that this looks. It looks like you, it looks like me, it looks like Amy. So highlighting members, showing our community that, you know, we all had so many different experiences in our lives, and, you know, we're all very different, and that's what makes our community so beautiful.
Yeah, because a community isn't just, we're not cult leaders. We're not trying to be cult leaders, because it's
debatable.
But we want to empower you. We want to empower every single human being to step into whatever role. And maybe this isn't the role that you want to take, but you want to be a part of something bigger than you. And you want to be a part of a community, and a healing community based in full permission to be yourself, full permission to experience whatever you're experiencing, full permission to be vulnerable and express yourself in any way that you need to express yourself. And, you know, that's what I was laughing, because Friday night's glow class, like everybody was screaming and yelling, because in booty, like if you haven't been to a booty class yet, we like yell like, "Ay!" And I had the whole room. There is 20 women in there. And then I just think about also breath work. And I'm like, I guess my glorified job title should be person that makes people scream.
You extract the emotion from people. You're like the dentist.
That actually sounds like an exorcism, but
you know, sometimes that's what we need.
Yes, I am just reading some of the comments here on the live Instagram. Yes, every single person needs breath work, and screaming should be more socially acceptable, really, like, because it feels so good. So if you want to, breathwork tonight is at 7. Booty and breathwork, 2 for Tuesdays. But yeah, so we really just wanted to come on. So every Tuesday, at some point on Tuesday in the afternoon, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Talking Tuesdays, where Aspen and I, we have a lot of opinions, right? Because that's really what they are at the end of the day. Like, everything that we do is just opinions through our own filters, through our own lens of what's happening in the spiritual community, and the separation and the hierarchy of,
that's what I mean. Like, there is not one thing that this looks like. You don't have to lose yourself to the practice. And there's so much crap out there that tells people that this isn't you.
Right.
It looks like this. And that's one of the rants.
There is no linear path to healing. There is no one way. Every single thing is unique. And that's what we highlight a lot in the app, is we give so many different ways to heal. And especially with Aspen and I, because we are the same, but also so different. Like, our teaching styles are different. Our personalities are different. and like but we are the same, and the things that we want to teach are completely different but the same. Like the end goal is to, you know, to heal, right? And so if you want to go through the like if you want all of it, it's all there. It's encompassed with movement and breath work and sound and kundalini and astrology and dancing and literally it is all of it. And that's really what we're so excited about, really coming together and having all of these modalities, all of these personalities, because I have a few.
So do I. Was talking about that this morning, actually.
I have a few different personalities, you know, it's so funny. So we're gonna really, you guys are gonna get to know us a lot more. We're gonna really talk about, you know, who we are, our stories, why we're here, what we're doing, why we wanted to start this online community, online part. And yes, Jessalyn, we all do. And that's the part of it. That's the biggest healing part. That's the end goal, right? Is a lot of people have all these different pieces and parts that they've learned along the way, that some of them we hold shame for some pieces and parts of us. And it's the ability to integrate every single piece, every single part, and fully love every part and every piece, because it wouldn't have made you who you are today in this moment. And so, and sometimes we have these things deep down inside of us that we're not even aware that we're holding shame or holding guilt. So these triggering questions, that's, you know, me and Taylor talk about it on the podcast all the time. We're here to trigger you. Like that is our goal, because your triggers are your guides to freedom. They're your guides to realize what you have to work on a little bit deeper, a little bit more. So the app price is going to be dropping, because that was another thing that we wanted to talk about. So we're going to have a one set price of the app, and this will all be exposed next week. So we're working on it right now with like all the back end stuff. And then we're going to have add-ons. Aspen's going to be doing yin trainings in studio. Like we'll be able to do online yoga teacher trainings. And we're going to have certain sound things, the full moons, the new moon sound baths. We're getting recording equipment. So you'll be able to, in the app, purchase like a class pass and be able to access, instead of having full access like we've been doing right now with all of our classes in studio, other than the Monday night Kundalini and the Sunday mornings, because Sunday mornings we go live in the app. Me and Aspen alternate here in the studio, where Aspen does Kundalini at 10:30? It's 10:30? Or is it 10? Aspen does Kundalini at 10 a.m. And then I do my guided meditation, sound meditation at 10 a.m. So those two will be alternating and be accessible for the one-time app price. So.
Yeah, and then we'll do, for add-ons, we can do private sessions if you are wanting a private, like a one-on-one with us. And then other courses that we create, kind of like the Kundalini Rising one that we're doing now. Once, you know, stuff like that is all organized and we put it into course form, those will be available as well.
All the things. We've got all these messages coming from all these different avenues that we have. Hi,
Mary. I don't know what the sandwich shop people think, but I often come here and blast music and dance with myself. So they haven't said anything. So
what?
Mary said, I wonder what the sandwich shop patrons think.
Oh, with the screaming? I know, because we're always screaming in the studio, but I think that they're just used to it by now. I do private breathwork sessions in the middle of the day where people scream, and I'm always like, oh my God, is the cops just going to come and knock on the door? Like, I don't really know, but it'd be weird. Just open the door and be like, hey, just kidding. We're all healing over here. The screamings.
Nobody's being murdered.
Nobody's being murdered. That's so good.
Reminding everyone that today is Jess's surgery.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. I reached out.
Okay.
Well, does anybody else have any questions? I think Gavin.
It's so weird. We're like,
we're sorry, guys. We really wanted to make sure that everybody got all the access to all the things. So if anybody has any questions, please reach out. But now this Instagram is everything. So you're going to be seeing Sacred Rebels podcast stuff. You're going to be seeing the community stuff and everything Sacred Moon. We're going to change it into a business page and do all the things. I'm still a little devastated that the Sacred Moon, but it is our 4 years in business. It is our 1 year coming up February 22nd. And I am so extremely excited. So 4 years in business, 1 year here at this new location. So keep your eye out. We're probably going to throw some sort of celebration 22224. Wow. And it was 2020. We opened in COVID. It was 2020 when we opened. 2/22/20. So crazy. Time just really goes by so fast. But I know that's it. So we have a set schedule. So we'll be posting that set schedule tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. The link is in the bio. The link is for your 7-day free trial. You can test it out. There's all kinds of information in there. We do polls. And even if 6 a.m. doesn't seem like something that you are able to get to, everything is recorded. So in the app, everything is recorded. And then you can go back and it's all categorized in all Monday, all Tuesday. So, and if there was a teaching that you really loved, that you could heart it and you could go back and listen to it. There's so many things that you can do in this app. It is a Mighty Networks app. So they made it really easy and convenient. And you can connect with community members. You put your location in there, and there's a community chat where everyone's connecting and it is men and women. It's not just women. Men need places to go to. There are multiple men in the app. So we encourage men. Like, you need healing. If you need a place, like, please, this is your space to be vulnerable, to get these kinds of ways of healing. If coming into a community space feels a little iffy just yet, you have the ability to link in and connect and have these kinds of connections. It's really important.
Also, please, I know I say this after pretty much everything I do, but if there is something that you want us to talk about, you want to teach a class on, or anything like that, please let us know. We've been toiling with the idea of putting some maybe like movement and fitness related stuff on the app too, like tiny little digestible bite-sized morsels of things, of our music practice, our movement practices, and things that we like to do. So if that is of interest to you or anything else, please be candid and open with us. We want to know what you need and what you want. And we will get it on there for you. Also, there is, I forgot to tell you about this, maybe a men's circle that is kind of percolating in our community.
Yeah, we want a men's circle. I've been calling all the men. I've been doing it. We want a men's circle. I know
somebody who wants to do it, but he reached out to me and asked me what I thought was a good idea for, things in the men's circle. And I was like, I'm really not the best person to ask about that.
I'm not qualified to run a men's circle.
But yeah, he's into it. He's serious. So
I love that.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. Also here, like, when we say that we're here to empower you, that is what we mean. Like, we are here to empower you. We want you, if this is where you think your path is going, like if you want to dive down the path of, healing yourself so that way your light shines brighter, so you can, light the flame of other people, because that's really all we're doing. Like, me and Aspen aren't responsible for any healing that goes on here in the community other than our own. You do it. You do the work. You show up here. You breathe. You move. You chant. You yell. You cry. You laugh. Whatever it is, you scream, motherfucker. Like whatever it is that you need, it's personal to you. And so when you step into that power and you're like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. I want to help other people see their light. Then like please reach out to us. We are a community center. If you want to do a pop-up workshop, if you want to, teach something that you've been wanting to teach, if you have an education that you want to give, some sort of modality, we are a community center. We want to empower you. We have times on the schedule that we would love for your offerings to be here. That is you could offer it donation based. So then when you're giving it back to the community, that's why we do donation based stuff here. So please, we like when it says in our bio, we're here to empower you. Like that's all we want. We want 1,000 of, I'm not going to say 1,000 of us because, like I don't want anybody to be like me. We want 1,000 empowered yous out there. We want 1 million empowered people out there because I always say it, the only one that we're responsible for healing is ourselves. And when we make our light shine brighter collectively in the universe, that makes the world's light shine brighter. And you're the only one that you have power over. And so as you create these shifts in your community and as you show up differently in your community and people are asking what you're doing, you get to say what you're doing. And there's so much power in that it really, it's a lot of freedom. And I talk about it, right? Because like I'm not responsible for anybody fucking up and I'm also not responsible for anybody thriving. That's all on you. It gives us a lot of freedom where we just show up, we do these things, we put what's worked for us out there, and that's it. Like we're just out here being vulnerable, like willing to do the weird shit because I don't fucking give a shit if people like me or not. Like I don't give a shit if, people talk bad about me or great about me or whatever. Like that's a reflection of you. If you're out talking good about somebody, that's because you feel good inside. If you're out talking bad about somebody, that's because you feel bad inside. Like, and that's it. So we just want more people that are out feeling good about everything that they're doing. And that's the goal of the community. And to see that there is so many like-minded people that are out there wanting that, right? You're not alone. You're not alone in wanting to change and wanting to be better and wanting to do better.
Yeah, I think that this community is the ultimate guru. I went on a rant about the word guru the other day. I really dislike it for how it's used in the West, but it's somebody who shows you the light, shines the light, and we're all constantly being each other's guru, shining the light and showing each other our own light. So it's full circle. Amy shows me my light, I show her hers, and we pass it on. Mary shows me many, many things. But you know what I mean? Like we all, help each other to shine our lights brighter. And it's just perpetual. It keeps going. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's so great when I'm on my lives at 6 a.m. and there's a bunch of people up at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning, like happy to see me, saying good morning, ready to hear what I have to say. Like that keeps me going, and I'm like, the more this app develops and more this online community develops, because we're busy moms, when I'm on my lives in the morning, sometimes my kids wake up and their hair's all disheveled and they're crying and
they're crawling
they're crawling all over me and I'm still just like talking because this is real life. Like it's not I don't put makeup on before I get out of my lives. My hair's all disheveled. I'm drinking my coffee and I'm just, out here being like, we have to make significant changes in our lifestyle if we want to have significant changes inside. And our inner reality creates our outer world. You know what I mean? So if you're doing these things and you're doing these practices to make your inner feelings, your inner world be better, your outer world will absolutely reflect 100%. And we have so many community members that will testify to that. And, I lost all my community highlights on my Instagram page. So we're going to be starting to do those again. And like I said, we're just here to empower you. We're here to, light you up, so that way you can pass the torch and keep it going, and hopefully create this big shift in consciousness and collectiveness. And our thing, I say it all the time, is global healing, right? Like, we're here, the studio space is in little old Manchester, New Hampshire, so it's hard to access a lot of people, or just like in a small town. So this way our like reach can get out, and that's the goal. I do a lot of stuff in treatment centers in Massachusetts. So a lot of the people that are on the app are people that, I've worked with in rehabs and detoxes and PHPs and IOPs and mental health facilities and things like that. So you really just there's just all walks of life, ages, people, backgrounds in the app already. Amna goes on live. Jess is going to come on and do a Q&A about bufo medicine and plant medicines. And we just have so many different amazing people that are partnering with us and coming in and sharing their wisdom and sharing their knowledge. And that's just all we want. It's community. Everyone is seeking something to be a part of. And so why not choose something to be a part of that is going to make you be better and want better and do better for yourself and everyone around you?
Yes.
What happened?
Nothing.
What did I say?
Nothing. It's not you, it's me.
The best.
For real. I mean that in all honesty.
All right. So this is the beginning of our Talking Tuesdays. Get ready. We're excited. Like I said,
Mary, yes. Maybe we'll get together and talk about that. We'll figure it out. Yes.
Oh, Mary, scholarship for, okay, here we go, guys. This is what we really want. This is our main goal. And I don't know how many times we're going to have to say this.
Yeah.
Our biggest goal and why Sacred Moon is donation-based, and we have so many donation-based classes, is because the healing world, people just charge fucking ridiculous amounts of money for shit. And excuse my language, but
no excuse.
No, there's no excuse for me. But so here's the thing is we have things at the studio that you do have to pay for, but a lot of our stuff, it keeps the lights on. That's really it. Keeps the bills paid. We're not making money over here. But when we say that we have sliding scale fees, and that we have, and this is the same thing with the app, like we want this, we want everybody to have this ability to have access to this kind of healing. So even if you really need a sound bath and it says that it's $44 and you're like, oh my God, I really need a sound bath tonight, please message us. Mm-hmm. And if there's space, we will absolutely let you in for either a donation or absolutely nothing at all. I have a ton of people that are in the sober houses and things that come to classes for free. And I just want you to know that it's an energy exchange, and nobody's going to know that you're the spot in there for free. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to have like a dunce cap on, like you got a free class, or like a membership. If you really want to be in the membership and you really can't afford it, like, please reach out, because if you're helping us and engaging with us and engaging in the app, and it's an energy exchange. Money is energy also. Do you know what I mean? And if you're coming in here and you're coming in with a grateful heart because you got a free class that night, like, that energy is worth, to me personally, way more than $1 bill ever will be, So,
and you pay it forward because you are filled up. So you then go to the grocery store and smile at somebody who, really needs that smile. And that is how you pay it forward. So yeah, please reach out to us.
The reason why I started Sacred Moon, and with this idea of having sliding scales, having abilities for people to be a part of this without money, is because when I first got sober, and I was in rehab, and I got introduced to yoga and meditation. And then when I got out of rehab, I was a single mom of a child, and I could not afford to pay $120 for a yoga membership. I couldn't afford to, pay for a gym membership. I couldn't afford to do any of those things. I couldn't afford, a big healing session or whatever it is. And the thing is that there are people that can afford it and they do pay us. Right. And so that's the energy exchange. Like, let the people that can pay for it. And the people that can't, we're going to work with you. We want every single person in this world and this universe to have access to this level of healing as much as they can. And obviously we're intuitive and we're smart and we're going to know if you're taking advantage of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not what it is. Like, you're not going to be in here trying to steal services from us. Like, we know that. Like, we obviously know that if you're in a position, and this encourages vulnerability. This encourages vulnerability because it is vulnerable to have to be like, okay, right now, this is what I have going on. And I really need this kind of work, but I can't afford it right now. This is what I have. I have $10 a month that I can afford. Amazing. And then you do that. And then in 6 months from now, hopefully we're building you up. We're helping you, encouraging you, letting go of all those limiting beliefs, those money blocks, all those things that you're going to be able to, to use that energy exchange to then we revisit it in a few months and see, where you're at, if there's anything more that you can do, or, that's what we're here for. We are here. Sliding scale, whatever it is. Mary, the reason why I said that is because Mary in the app asked if we had scholarships for people in other countries, poor countries.
We have scholarships for everyone.
Scholarships for everyone, because how amazing is that to have that kind of those people in other countries giving us their energy and sharing with us their struggles and the things to really put it into home where we are and what we have and the abilities that we have. So yes, absolutely. If there's, please spread the word. We're here. Abundance is happening. It's all an energy exchange. The barter system is also huge for us. Like, if we have people that come and fold the blankets and clean the studio for studio memberships. Like, we literally anything and everything. Like, we are here to help on any level that we possibly can.
Yeah.
And we're very, very, very excited about it all. Because it's only going to grow and it's only going to get bigger and it's only going to have more amazing members and more amazing people and the podcast and just really all of it. It's just abundance and we're so, so excited. So please come and join our community. Come and join our Weird Shit Club. It's the best club. Everyone, it's
definitely not a cult.
Definitely not a cult. I mean, it's questionable. Everything's a cult these days, really.
Yeah, it is.
We're a love cult, so.
That's what they all say. That's how it starts.
I know.
That's how it starts.
I know. I was making a joke. We're not a cult, but we're a cult of love and abundance and all the things. So yes, please. Please.
Damn it, I was looking for a cult.
Please join us. We're here. The link is in the bio if you want to be a part of it. And that's about it. We're going to see you guys soon. You're going to be seeing a lot of us. The app already sees a lot of us. YouTube, where this is new to us. YouTube, we're going to figure it out. The only one on the YouTube is Gavin, my little supporter.
Hi, Gavin.
He's the best. What's up?
Does that say Northern Redneck?
Yeah, that's his YouTube.
Oh. I was like, where are all those hearts coming from?
Yeah, all the hearts, all the things. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Hopefully I'll see some of y'all tonight in the studio. We got a pretty jam-packed booty class for tonight. Breathworks at 7. Podcast is tomorrow morning. Taylor's story is going to be on. So we've got just all the good things. Oh, yeah. And I'm also going live with Jessica at 3:30, I think. 3 or 3:30. I can't remember. To do a Q&A about Bufo. Just those of you that don't know, that is something that I assist with. Do breath and sound for the retreat. We're super, super excited about that. It's in Tulum, Mexico. So first week of March. And yeah, I've got all the information on all the things. all the things.
I'm glad you're doing that. I tried my best to explain what a Bufo retreat was last night to some people without,
Yeah.
getting too weird about it. And I mean, I think I succeeded kind of, but yeah, I think it needs a Q&A because I'm like,
Definitely.
the thing with the stuff and
The
thing.
things and stuff.
And
The things and stuff. All the things and stuff. All right, everybody. See y'all soon. Have a great rest of your evening.
Make good choices.
Make good choices. Join the app. Just join the app. 7-day free trial. Give it a shot. Why not? Nothing to lose.
Bye.
Stand by on all the things.